Green Vista Drive. Experience Japan one road at a time. From Takasaki, Gunma, to Tokyo Station, Tokyo. Our journey begins here in Takasaki City, one of northern Kanto's major transportation hubs. Takasaki first developed as a castle town and as an important stop on the Nakasendo, an old highway connecting Edo, present-day Tokyo, with Kyoto. Modern railways and expressways later followed the same natural corridor. The city remains a gateway between the Kanto Plain and the mountains beyond. Takasaki is also Japan's largest producer of daruma dolls, traditional symbols of perseverance and good fortune. We have now entered Maebashi City, the capital of Gunma Prefecture. The city spreads between Mount Akagi and the Tone River. The river once repeatedly damaged Maebashi Castle, and the city lost its feudal lord for a time. Local silk merchants later helped rebuild the city. Their wealth supported the restoration of the castle and the successful campaign to bring the prefectural government here. Modern Maebashi was shaped not only by politics, but also by silk. The red brick walls beside us belong to Maebashi Prison. The facility opened here in 1888 as Maebashi Prison of the Meiji era. Although most of its buildings have since been replaced, the main gate and outer walls remain from its early history. They are unusual survivors of Japan's first period of modern prison construction and are now recognized as important features of Maebashi's historic landscape. The prison is still active today, combining secure detention with work and education intended to support rehabilitation. The tall building ahead is the Gunma Prefectural Government Office. Completed in 1999, it rises 153.8 meters and has 33 floors. Among Japan's prefectural government buildings, only the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building is taller. The location has a much older connection to government. This was once the central enclosure of Maebashi Castle, and its palace was later used as an early prefectural office. Beside the modern tower, the former government building from 1928 has also been preserved. We have now entered Takasaki City. Its well-drained volcanic soil was ideal for growing mulberry trees, supporting a long tradition of silkworm farming and weaving. Takasaki later became famous for Takasaki Maizen, an affordable silk fabric known for its colorful and elaborate patterns. At its peak, the city produced about half of Japan's Maizen fabric. Although demand for kimono declined, that culture of craftsmanship lives on in Takasaki's modern manufacturing industries. The industrial facility beside us is the Gunma plant of Sekisui Chemical, one of Japan's leading chemical manufacturers. The group operates across Asia, Europe, and North America. Its advanced materials are used worldwide in fields ranging from automobiles and electronics to healthcare, housing, and public infrastructure. Opened in 1982, the Gunma plant specializes in plastic pipes and components for water supply, sewerage, and other essential systems. Most of its products disappear underground after installation. They may not be visible, but they show how the technology of a major global company quietly supports everyday life beneath our feet. We have now entered Oda City, one of Japan's leading manufacturing centers. The city's industrial foundations were established through aircraft production in the early 20th century. After the Second World War, those skills were redirected towards civilian manufacturing. Today, SUBARU is central to the local economy, but Oda's strength extends beyond a single company. A broad network of suppliers, factories, and skilled workers has developed around it. Together, they have made Oda the largest manufacturing center in northern Kanto. The vast complex beside us is SUBARU's Yajima plant, one of the company's principal automobile factories. Operating since 1969, the site covers about 550,000 square meters. Here, steel panels are pressed, welded, painted, and assembled into completed vehicles, including the Forester and Crosstrek. SUBARU grew from the aircraft manufacturer Nakajima Aircraft, founded here in the Oda area. That heritage can still be seen in the company's emphasis on lightweight construction, precise engineering, and safety. Cars built at this plant are shipped from Gunma to drivers across Japan and around the world. We've now entered Saitama Prefecture. We have now entered Kumagaya City in Saitama Prefecture. Kumagaya is widely known for its extreme summer heat. In 2018, it recorded 41.1 degrees Celsius, then the highest temperature ever measured in Japan. The heat is partly created by two forces meeting here: warm air carried north from the Tokyo metropolitan area, and dry air heated as it descends from the mountains. The city has responded by making heat protection and urban cooling an important part of local life. We have now entered Yashimi town. Most of the town lies on fertile lowlands beside the Arakawa River, while wooded hills rise in the west. This contrasting landscape has shaped both its farming and its history. Yashimi is Saitama Prefecture's leading producer of strawberries. It is also home to the Yashimi 100 Caves, a group of 219 tombs carved into a hillside around 14 centuries ago. Here, farmland and traces of ancient communities remain surprisingly close together. The industrial complex beside the road consists of two neighboring facilities, a Toyo Seiken plant and a Coca-Cola plant. Toyo Seiken may not be widely known to consumers, but its group is Japan's largest manufacturer of cans and PET bottles. It supplies roughly 40% of the cans used across the country. The Coca-Cola Saitama plant is also a major facility. Its automated distribution center can ship up to 81 million cases a year and serves as a key supply hub for Tokyo and Saitama. The two plants are connected, allowing newly manufactured cans to move directly to the beverage filling lines next door. We have now entered Kitamoto City, a place with an unusual connection to tomatoes. Tomato cultivation began here in 1925, originally to collect seeds for export. The remaining fruit was simply discarded. When the seed business struggled, local producers found a new use for the fruit. They created Japan's first tomato puree made without artificial coloring. That practical idea established a local tradition now a century old. Today, it continues through fresh tomatoes, tomato curry, and other regional foods. We have now entered Okegawa City. During the Edo period, Okegawa developed as the sixth post town on the Nakasendo highway. It also became an important trading center for safflower, a plant used to produce red dye in cosmetics. Okegawa's warmer climate allowed its flowers to be harvested earlier than those from Yamagata, Japan's leading producer. This gave local merchants an important advantage. The wealth of that trade can still be seen in old storehouses along the former highway. We have now entered Ageo City. During the Edo period, Ageo was the fifth post town on the Nakasendo highway from Edo. Its role as a transportation stop continued when Ageo Station opened in 1883 as one of the first stations between Tokyo and Kumagaya. Factories arrived, followed by large residential developments during Japan's post-war economic growth. In only a few generations, Ageo changed from a rural community into a city of around 230,000 people, connected closely with Tokyo. We have now entered Saitama City, the capital of Saitama Prefecture. Despite its size, the city itself is relatively young. It was created in 2001 by the merger of Urawa, Amiya, and Yono. Iwatsuki joined 4 years later. Each area brought a different role. Urawa was the administrative center, while Amiya developed into one of eastern Japan's most important railway junctions. Their union created a major city combining government, business, and transportation just north of Tokyo. We've now entered Tokyo. We have now crossed into Tokyo and entered Itabashi Ward. During the Edo period, Itabashi was the first post town on the Nakasendo highway, just outside the capital. For travelers leaving Edo, it marked the beginning of the long journey toward Kyoto. For those approaching from the north, as we are, it was the gateway into the city. The name Itabashi is thought to come from an old wooden plank bridge that crossed the Shakuji River. We have now entered Nerima Ward. Nerima became Tokyo's newest ward in 1947. Since then, its population has grown from around 110,000 to more than 700,000. Despite this rapid urban growth, Nerima retains the largest area of farmland among Tokyo's 23 wards. Vegetable fields, orchards, and roadside farm stands still exist beside residential neighborhoods. This farmland also provides open space for recreation and emergency shelter, giving agriculture an important role within the modern city. We have now entered Tashima Ward. Its center, Ikebukuro, was still a quiet suburban area until new railway lines opened in the early 20th century. Those connections transformed it into one of Tokyo's busiest transportation and commercial centers. The ward also helped shape post-war Japanese manga. In the 1950s, young artists including Osamu Tezuka lived and worked together in a small wooden apartment called Takiwaso. Today, Tashima connects a vast railway hub with Japan's influential manga and anime culture. We have now entered Bunkiyo Ward. The name Bunkiyo was chosen in 1947 to express the area's identity as a center of culture and education. The University of Tokyo and many other schools attracted scholars, researchers, and writers. Printing, bookbinding, publishing, and medical industries then developed around this concentration of knowledge. Authors including Natsume Soseki and Mori Ogai also lived and worked here. Bunkiyo's character was shaped less by commerce than by the creation and circulation of ideas. We have now entered Chiyoda Ward, the central Tokyo ward surrounding the Imperial Palace. Only around 70,000 people live here, but its daytime population rises to approximately 900,000. Government institutions, corporate headquarters, and major business districts are concentrated within a remarkably small area. Yet Chiyoda has several distinct identities. Otemachi and Marunouchi form a financial center. Jimbocho is famous for books and publishing, while Akihabara is known for electronics and pop culture. Few districts contain so many different sides of modern Japan. The wooded grounds ahead are the Imperial Palace, the residence of Japan's emperor. This was once Edo Castle, the stronghold of the Tokugawa shoguns who governed Japan for more than 2.5 centuries. Much of the castle is gone, but its vast moats, gates, and stone foundations still shape the center of Tokyo. We are arriving at Tokyo Station, Japan's central railway station, and the principal gateway to its high-speed rail network. Our journey began in Takasaki, a historic crossroads between the mountains and the Kanto Plain. From there, we traveled across northern Kanto, passing farmland, growing cities, major factories, and old post towns. The landscape gradually changed as we approached the heart of Tokyo. Roads that once carried travelers toward Edo have brought us into the modern capital. Here at Tokyo Station, our journey from Takasaki comes to an end. Thank you for joining this journey. If you enjoyed the drive, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. See you on the next road. Green Vista Drive.